Hi again, everyone. It's Derek Vaughn with South Pasadena Homes, and today we are looking at the rarest of the rare. This is 1636 Meridian Avenue here in South Pasadena. It is right next to the athletic fields at South Pasadena High School, and this home requires major repairs. It may be a teardown. However, the price is right at just $699,000. It will be the least costly home to be sold in South Pasadena in the last several years. It's 2-bedroom, 2-bath, over 1,000 square feet of living space, extra large garage, giant double doors on the driveway that comes in from Meridian. We'll take a look at all that. So if that's of interest to you, then stick around. Let's go. Here's a great feature of this home. It's actually quite unique. It's a double wide, double gated door that leads into this parking area and the garage. And I'll open it up so you can see what's going on here. I mean, it opens all the way. Open this side. So as you can see, whoops, it's a lot of wind today. It's a double wide concrete apron that leads into this extra large parking area. You could easily fit a very large truck into here straight off of Meridian, which would be great for developer, contractor, people working on the house. And it's secure, locks up, just close it up, locks up. Easy. Okay, we're going to take a look now inside the garage, which is extra large and also has an incorporated workshop, a couple of work areas. So let's take a look at it. So this is one way to enter the garage. That's from those double doors we just took a look at. And you can pull in this way, so you can park a car right here. And there's also a separate concrete apron that comes in from the street. There's a garage door here. It's sealed shut with plywood right now, but that can open. And then you can park another car here. And in addition to that, there is all of this work area that's built onto this house as well. And in addition, there's this workshop in here, which has running water and electricity as well. So it's a large, large garage area. In addition, we should take a look here at one of the features of this house is they installed a new electrical panel. My understanding is that's brand new right there. You can see some outlets there that are brand new. And also this water heater, which I'm told, again, is brand new. The reason that this home is priced the way it is, it's basically priced as a teardown, and we'll see more of the condition issues inside. But you can see here in the garage, there are some condition issues, and they're throughout the house. You've got deferred maintenance all over this property, and we'll try to show most of it if we can when we go upstairs. That was a little look at the garage. Now we're going to go up into the house proper. We'll go up these steps, and that's going to take us up to the front door. So let's check it out. Let's take a look at the inside of the house. I'm wearing a mask. We don't know what's been in there. We don't know how long it's been in there. As I said, it is a home that has extreme deferred maintenance, so you'll see the condition when we get inside. Come on in. So this is the living room. This home was built in 1950, and you can see the mid-century influence here on the beams and in these windows, which a number of them are broken and have been boarded up. There's a pretty large fireplace here. I don't know if it works or not. I don't know if it's ornamental or if it works. It looks like it's been used. Another window boarded up. There's some mini splits throughout the house, and the floor is cracking due to age. There's also a gas heater in this room, which I doubt works, but that's something for you to find out in inspection. Moving on into the kitchen area. It's a pretty decent sized kitchen for this size of house, which is, I believe it's a little over 1,100 square feet. And yeah, it's in really poor condition. The floor's end of life. All the appliances would have to go. Probably want to redo all this cabinetry. The windows, again, are broken and boarded up. I believe that the water's on, and most of the water features work here. So there is water and electricity and gas. There's an old O'Keefe and Merritt stove, gas stove, so I presume that there's gas right there. And you can see also that there's tons of deferred maintenance here in the ceiling. Not sure if that's just age, peeling paint, or a leak from the roof. That's something that we need to get checked out. And then here is bedroom number 1. Looks to be about 10 feet by 12 feet, maybe 10 by 13. And it's got 2 decent sized closets. Little built-in storage up here. And the windows, again, are boarded up because they're broken and or for security purposes. So there's a set of windows right here. We'll try to take a look at those from the outside. This is one of the bathrooms. It's a full bath. It's got a tub, shower, toilet, sink. Pretty rough condition, but I've confirmed just about everything in here is working. So that's good. This is the second bedroom, and this is probably one of the roughest rooms in the house. You can see that there's some water damage. I think there's a leak in the roof, and that caused the roof to cave in. And I think the roof is covered with a tarp now, but I'm not even certain about that.
It is. I saw it outside.
I don't believe that light works. Is there a light switch in here? Anyway, we'll get to looking at that later. The windows are boarded up. These windows. There's a little bit of a message from the previous owners. A little humanity in here. There's a built-in over here, set of drawers. Looks like it's in poor condition. Again, 2 big closets, just like next door. And that connects to this second bathroom, which fortunately for us has lights. And this would be a 3/4 bath. It's got, actually I bet this was cool in its day, a tiled shower, kind of 1950s motif, and a toilet and a sink. That sink is in very rough condition. The floor looks pretty torn up in here too. So that's what we got for bathroom number 2. Oh, hey Brandon, I found the light switch, but I'm not redoing all that. So that light does work. When you come out of the front door, you enter into this patio area, which is flagstone and mortar. It's pretty flat here. And it has a few trees. There's actually a nice big palm tree over adjacent, but there's a palm tree here. There's a couple other, it looks like a fig. And yeah, then that also leads us over to this barbecue or fire pit or both. Original to the house, and again, don't know if it's functional or ornamental, but somebody went to a lot of trouble to put that together back in the day. And that leads us onto this porch area, which is attached pretty securely to the house. And it's a retaining wall of concrete here that's keeping up the upper part of the lot. And yeah, it looks to be in decent shape for an outdoor structure. And that would lead us back here into an area of the house that I believe is unpermitted. Somebody put a hot tub down in here at some point, and it's just a bunch of roof slats. I don't even know what to say about this part of the house. It's not living space, that's for sure. Okay, let's take a look at the upper yard in the back. So you get the patio down below and that fire feature barbecue and the porch. This is the roof of the porch that we were just looking at. And those are the chimneys for the various fireplaces, barbecues. And then you have this relatively large, flat, empty section of the lot, which possibly could be for expansion of the living space, as could be the porched area. And then you've got this retaining wall. I believe that the lot line goes to that fence, but I'm not certain about that. You would have to do a survey. But it's either this is the lot line or that's the lot line, but I think it's there. And there's a shed, which is an empty sheet metal shed. That's ripe to be yanked down. And then we have this magnificent tree. I am relatively certain that this tree is on the order of 100 years old. It is enormous, and it's beautiful and interesting, and would be a tree that I'm sure the city of South Pasadena would want to try to preserve if possible. And the roots have busted through the retaining wall, but that's solvable. Another feature of this property is that it is directly adjacent to these other two properties, which have an undeveloped back area here that's very, very large. I know that the first property over there is about 10,500 square feet lot, and this one is more like 13,500 square foot lot. And if you look over here, you can see that the lot line for this property that we're on, 1636 Meridian, ends right at, there's a stake right here with that orange tag on it. That is the lot line for this property. So you're pretty close to the edge right here. But again, it looks out over that very large natural area. And a unique aspect of this property is that the living space and the house fronts Meridian, whereas all these other homes around here front Diamond Street and their backyard continues down to Meridian. So really the only living area down in this region right now is this property at 1636 Meridian. This is a great natural area back here, and the entirety of this lot at 1636 is over 5,700 square feet. So it's a fantastic deal. I mean, despite the fact that it's got all this deferred maintenance, it needs major work done to it. Maybe it's a tear down, we don't know. You'd have to check with the City of South Pasadena. There has not, as far as my research has shown, been any home at this price, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family home on a 5,700 square foot lot for sale at $699 in at least the last 4 years, maybe longer. I went back 4 years and I couldn't find one. So if this ends up going anywhere near the asking price, This is it. This is the fantastic deal for developer, contractor, flipper, builder, investor. This is it. I mentioned that this home is a great opportunity for someone, and it is, but it does come with some special circumstances. We've seen the deferred maintenance on the property. It is on a relatively busy street, Meridian Avenue, and there's work to be done here for sure. But in addition to that, the former owner, before the seller, died on the property. This was I think it was a little over 2.5 years ago. And so there's a whole set of circumstances there. But if you're concerned about that or you'd like more information, just ask me and we'll be sure to get that to you.